What if I told you that some of the world's spookiest stories aren't fiction but actual legends from ancient civilizations? Welcome to our channel where we dive deep into the mysteries of history. Today, we're unraveling 15 of the creepiest legends from ancient cultures that will make you question everything you thought you knew. From the shadowy corners of Egyptian tombs to the foggy forests of Celtic lore, these tales are not just old myths but eerie echoes of a past steeped in the supernatural. Ancient cultures had a knack for crafting stories that linger in the mind and grip the soul. So sit tight and stay with us until the end as we explore these chilling legends that have haunted humanity for centuries. Trust us, you won't want to miss a single spine-tingling detail. The first legend takes us to ancient Egypt, a land shrouded in mystery and shadow. Imagine walking through the silent corridors of a pyramid, each step echoing the tales of pharaohs long gone. Our journey begins with the legend of the curse of Tutankhamun. This curse is said to have been unleashed upon those who dared to disturb the young pharaoh's resting place. From mysterious deaths to strange accidents, this tale has sent shivers down the spines of archaeologists and historians alike. But that's just the beginning. We'll also venture into the heart of Greek mythology, where the chilling story of the Minotaur awaits. In the labyrinth of Crete, this half-man, half-bull creature devoured those who dared to enter its maze. This legend has fascinated and terrified generations, leaving us to wonder about the thin line between myth and reality. Continuing our journey, we'll delve into the dark forests of Norse mythology, where the Draugr, undead warriors, roam the night. These ghostly figures were said to guard treasures in their graves, punishing those who tried to steal from them. The tales of the Draugr are eerie reminders of the fears that plagued our ancestors. As we move eastward, the legend of the Yurei from ancient Japan comes to life. These restless spirits, often depicted in white burial kimonos, are believed to return to the world of the living to seek vengeance. Their presence in folklore has inspired countless tales of horror and continues to influence modern storytelling. Finally, we'll touch upon the chilling legend of La Llorona from ancient Mesoamerican culture. Known as the Weeping Woman, her ghostly wails are said to haunt rivers and lakes, searching for her lost children. This tale has transcended generations, becoming a staple in the folklore of many Latin American countries. These are just a few of the spine-tingling legends we'll uncover today. So, if you're brave enough to continue, join us as we journey through time and explore the eerie legends that have left an indelible mark on the human psyche. The first practice involves exploring the terrifying legend of the Wendigo from Algonquian folklore. Imagine a creature so horrifying that even saying its name sends chills down your spine. The Wendigo is described as a monstrous, cannibalistic being that roams the forest in search of human flesh. According to the Algonquian tribes, the Wendigo is a malevolent spirit that possesses those who succumb to greed or consume human flesh, turning them into an insatiable beast. It is often depicted with gaunt, skeletal features, tattered flesh dangling from its bones, and eyes that glow with an eerie, unnatural light. The Wendigo is said to be impossibly tall, towering over its prey with an insidious hunger that can never be satisfied. This legend served as a dire warning against the dangers of gluttony and unchecked desires. It's a chilling reminder that some evils are born from within us. The story of the Wendigo has transcended time, continuing to haunt the shadows of North American forests and the fringes of our collective imagination. Its terrifying characteristics and the moral lessons it imparts make the Wendigo one of the most haunting figures in ancient folklore. The second practice involves diving into the eerie legend of the Banshee from Irish folklore. Picture a spirit so chilling that her mere presence is believed to foretell death. The Banshee, often described as a wailing woman, is said to appear before the imminent demise of a family member. According to legend, she can take on various forms, sometimes appearing as an old hag with long, flowing hair or as a young, ethereal maiden. Regardless of her appearance, the Banshee's high-pitched, mournful cry is her most distinctive feature. This haunting wail, known as the keening, is a sound that chills the blood and fills the hearts of those who hear it with dread. The origins of the Banshee legend are deeply rooted in the ancient practice of keening at funerals, where women would sing mournful songs to lament the dead. Over time, this tradition evolved into the spectral figure of the Banshee, a solitary spirit whose cries echo through the night. Some tales suggest that the Banshee is a protective spirit assigned to specific Irish families, particularly those with ancient and noble lineages. Her mournful keening is seen as both a warning and a final farewell, a way to prepare the family for the impending loss. The Banshee's legend has endured through the centuries, becoming a central figure in Irish mythology and a symbol of the inescapable nature of death. Her chilling presence serves as a reminder of the fragility of life and the mysterious forces that lie beyond our understanding. As we continue our journey into the shadowy realms of ancient legends, the tale of the Banshee stands as a testament to the deep connection between the living and the supernatural in Celtic culture. The third practice involves uncovering the spine-chilling legend of the Chupacabra, a creature that has sparked terror across Latin America. Picture a nocturnal beast with glowing red eyes, sharp fangs, and spines running down its back. First reported in Puerto Rico during the mid-1990s, the Chupacabra was described as a blood-sucking monster responsible for the mysterious deaths of livestock. Farmers would find their animals drained of blood, bearing puncture wounds on their necks, sparking fear and speculation. The name Chupacabra, which translates to goat sucker, reflects its gruesome feeding habits. Over time, sightings and reports of the Chupacabra spread across Latin America and even into the southern United States, each with varying descriptions. Some depicted it as a reptilian creature with scales and claws, while others described a hairless, dog-like beast. Despite the differences, all accounts agree on its terrifying nature and its penchant for preying on animals in the dead of night. The Chupacabra legend has become a fixture in modern folklore, blending elements of myth and reality. While some dismiss it as a product of mass hysteria and misidentified wildlife, others swear by their encounters, fueling the enduring mystery. The Chupacabra embodies the fear of the unknown and the monstrous possibilities that lurk in the shadows. This legend serves as a reminder of humanity's endless fascination with cryptids and the eerie stories that emerge when unexplained phenomena occur. As we delve deeper into the realm of ancient legends, the Chupacabra remains a haunting figure, symbolizing the primal fear of predators that hunt in the night. The fourth practice involves unveiling the eerie legend of the Draugr from Norse mythology. Imagine wandering through ancient burial mounds only to be confronted by an undead warrior rising from the grave to protect its treasures. The Draugr, often described as a revenant or animated corpse, embodies the fears of the Viking Age. According to legend, these ghostly figures guard the riches buried with them, ready to exact vengeance on anyone daring enough to disturb their rest. The Draugr is depicted with decaying flesh, glowing eyes, and immense strength, a terrifying figure with the power to shape, shift, and control the weather. Unlike other undead beings, the Draugr is not merely a mindless creature but retains a sense of cunning and purpose, making it a formidable adversary. These stories often served as warnings against grave robbing and disrespecting the dead. The Draugr could swell to an enormous size, crush opponents with ease, and even possess humans to carry out their sinister plan. The legend of the Draugr speaks to the deep-seated belief in the sanctity of burial sites and the enduring presence of the dead among the living. It serves as a chilling reminder that the past is never truly at rest and that some guardians will go to great lengths to protect their legacy. This tale is a testament to the Norse culture's intricate beliefs about death and the afterlife, blending elements of fear, respect, and the supernatural in a way that still captivates us today. As we continue our journey through ancient legends, the story of the Draugr stands out as one of the most haunting and enduring, embodying the Viking spirit of bravery and the ever-present fear of the unknown. The fifth practice involves examining the strange and malevolent water creatures from Japanese folklore known as the Kappa. Imagine a creature that lurks in rivers and ponds, waiting to drag unsuspecting victims to a watery grave. The Kappa is often described as a small, humanoid figure with webbed hands and feet, a beak-like mouth, and a shell on its back. Its most distinctive feature is the water-filled cavity on the top of its head, which is believed to be the source of its power. According to legend, the Kappa can be both mischievous and deadly, known for pranks like pulling people into the water and stealing crops, but also capable of more sinister acts such as drowning animals and humans. The Kappa's behavior is said to be governed by strict rules of courtesy. For instance, if you bow to a Kappa, it must return the gesture, causing the water in its head to spill and temporarily weakening it. This makes it vulnerable and allows potential victims to escape. The Kappa is also known to have an insatiable curiosity and a love for cucumbers, which can be used to placate it. To protect themselves, villagers would often inscribe their names on cucumbers and throw them into the water as offerings. Despite these protective measures, encounters with a Kappa were always approached with caution due to its unpredictable nature. The legend of the Kappa serves as a warning about the dangers of water bodies and the potential threats that lurk beneath their calm surfaces. This creature embodies the fear of the unknown and the strange forces of nature that can disrupt everyday life. Over time, the Kappa has become a cultural icon in Japan, appearing in various forms of media and continuing to fascinate both children and adults. Its enduring presence in folklore highlights the blend of fear, respect, and intrigue that ancient cultures often held towards the natural world. As we journey further into the realms of ancient legends, the story of the Kappa stands out for its unique characteristics and the moral lessons it imparts about humility and respect. The sixth practice involves the haunting tale of La Llorona, or the Weeping Woman from Mexican folklore. Picture a spectral figure clothed in white, her ghostly wails echoing through the night as she wanders along rivers and lakes. According to legend, La Llorona was once a beautiful woman named Maria who fell deeply in love. However, when her lover abandoned her, she was driven to the brink of madness and in a moment of despair drowned her own children in a river. Realizing the horror of her actions, she was overcome with grief and spent the rest of her days searching for her lost children, crying endlessly. After her death, her tormented spirit continued to roam, now a ghostly apparition forever weeping and searching for her children. It is said that anyone who hears her cries at night is doomed to misfortune or death. La Llorona's story has been passed down through generations, serving as a cautionary tale about the consequences of uncontrolled passion and despair. In many versions of the legend, she is believed to kidnap wandering children, mistaking them for her own, which is why parents often use the story to keep their kids from staying out too late. The image of La Llorona has become deeply ingrained in Mexican culture, symbolizing not only the pain of loss but also the darker aspects of human emotion. This chilling legend continues to inspire fear and fascination, reminding us of the thin line between love and madness. As we delve deeper into the eerie legends of ancient cultures, the tale of La Llorona remains one of the most haunting, a spectral reminder of sorrow and the consequences of our darkest impulses. The seventh practice involves exploring the sinister legend of the jinn from Arabian mythology. Imagine a world where malevolent spirits dwell in the shadows, waiting for the chance to interact with humans. The jinn, often described as supernatural beings made from smokeless fire, inhabit this mysterious realm. According to legend, these spirits possess immense power and can shape-shift, becoming invisible or taking on various forms. Unlike many mythical creatures, jinn are thought to have free will, meaning they can choose to be good or evil. Their unpredictable nature has made them both feared and revered throughout history. One of the most terrifying aspects of jinn lore is their ability to possess humans, influencing their thoughts and actions. Stories abound of people who have fallen under the jinn's malevolent spells, experiencing misfortune, illness, or even madness. They are also known to inhabit desolate places like ruins and deserts, making such locations eerie and unwelcoming. The Arabian Nights, a collection of Middle Eastern folktales, features numerous stories about jinn, highlighting their cunning and capricious nature. In some tales, jinn are bound to objects like lamps or rings, granting wishes but often twisting those wishes to create havoc. This duality reflects the complex relationship humans have with these spirits, simultaneously seeking their power while fearing their wrath. The legend of the jinn serves as a cautionary tale about the perils of seeking supernatural favors and the unpredictable nature of dealing with forces beyond human understanding. As we continue our journey through ancient legends, the story of the jinn remains one of the most intriguing and haunting, a testament to the rich tapestry of Arabian mythology and its enduring influence on our collective imagination. The eighth practice involves delving into the unsettling legend of the Mothman from West Virginia folklore. Imagine a creature so strange and terrifying that its mere sighting sends waves of fear through anyone who encounters it. Described as a large, winged humanoid with glowing red eyes, the Mothman first made its eerie appearance in the small town of Point Pleasant in the late 1960s. Witnesses reported seeing a creature with a wingspan of up to 10 feet, capable of soaring through the air with incredible speed. The Mothman's presence was often accompanied by a sense of dread and an escalation of bizarre phenomena in the area. Over the course of 13 months, numerous sightings of the Mothman were reported, each account adding to the growing sense of unease among the residents. The legend reached its peak with the tragic collapse of the Silver Bridge in December 1967, an incident that claimed 46 lives. Many believed the Mothman sightings were an omen of the forthcoming disaster, blending the lines between legend and tragedy. The Mothman has since become a fixture in West Virginian folklore, symbolizing the unknown and the unexplainable. Theories about the creature's origins range from extraterrestrial visitors to misidentified wildlife, yet none have provided a definitive answer. The Mothman has inspired books, documentaries, and even a festival in Point Pleasant, attracting enthusiasts and skeptics alike. The enduring mystery and fear surrounding the Mothman serve as a chilling reminder of the unknown forces that may lurk in the shadows, waiting to be discovered. As we venture further into the realm of eerie legends, the tale of the Mothman stands out for its blend of modern sightings, tragic events, and the enduring sense of fear it instills in those who hear it. The ninth practice involves examining the deadly legend of the basilisk from European medieval folklore. Imagine a serpent so lethal that its mere gaze can kill. According to legend, the basilisk is a terrifying creature born from a serpent or toad's egg, hatched under a cockerel. It's often depicted as a snake or dragon with the crown-like crest of a rooster, blending fearsome traits to create an embodiment of pure death. Medieval texts describe how the basilisk's breath could wilt vegetation, its touch could scorch the earth, and its venom could kill instantly. The most chilling aspect of the basilisk was its deadly stare, believed to turn any living thing to stone. This trait made it an unparalleled symbol of death and destruction, leading people to avoid its reputed lairs in caves and deserted places. To protect against the basilisk, people would use mirrors to reflect its deadly stare back at itself or employ weasels, the only creatures believed immune to its powers. Interestingly, this legend has roots in various cultures, symbolizing the universal dread of venomous and predatory animals. The basilisk story served as a warning of nature's hidden dangers and the lethal consequences of encountering such a creature. Its place in European medieval legends reveals the deep fear and respect ancient cultures had for the deadly forces of nature. Today, the basilisk continues to ignite the imagination, featuring in literature, movies, and folklore as one of the most fearsome creatures ever conceived. As we delve deeper into these eerie legends, the tale of the basilisk stands out for its lethal attributes and the profound fear it instilled in the hearts of medieval societies. The 10th practice involves the spine-tingling legend of Baba Yaga from Slavic folklore. Picture a fearsome witch who lives deep in the forest, residing in a hut that stands on chicken legs, turning to face visitors with a mind of its own. Baba Yaga is often depicted as an old, haggard woman with iron teeth, a long nose, and a penchant for child abduction. According to legend, she flies through the air in a mortar, wielding a pestle to steer her path with her wild, unkempt hair trailing behind her. Baba Yaga is a complex figure in Slavic mythology, embodying both malevolent and ambivalent qualities. She is known for her taste for human flesh, particularly that of children, which she lures into her home with promises of sweets and magical wonders. Once inside, these unfortunate souls rarely escape her clutches. However, Baba Yaga is also portrayed as a guardian of the forest and a powerful sorceress who can be both helper and hindrance. In some stories, she provides guidance to those who treat her with respect and handle her cunning challenges wisely. Her character serves as a reminder of the unpredictable and dual nature of the supernatural. This legend has been passed down through generations, warning children of the dangers lurking in the dark woods and the importance of respect for elders and nature. The image of Baba Yaga, with her distinct traits and eerie presence, has become deeply ingrained in Slavic culture, influencing countless tales and adaptations. As we continue our journey through the eerie legends of ancient cultures, the story of Baba Yaga stands out for its haunting imagery and the moral lessons it imparts about bravery, wit, and the perilous balance between good and evil. The 11th practice involves diving into the terrifying legend of the Nuckalave, a sea demon from Scottish folklore. Imagine a creature so horrifying that even the bravest sailors would avoid the waters it haunted. The Nuckalave is often described as a monstrous being with no skin, its bare muscles and sinews exposed, oozing with a foul stench. This ghastly figure is half man, half horse, with the upper body of a man fused to the back of a horse, creating a nightmarish visage. According to legend, the Nuckalave dwells in the sea but can come ashore, wreaking havoc upon coastal communities. It is said to bring disease, famine, and death, its breath withering crops and sickening livestock. The mere sight of the Nuckalave is enough to induce madness, and its presence is often associated with storms and rough seas. One of the most chilling aspects of this sea demon is its relentless pursuit of those who dare to cross its path. The Nuckalave is known to chase its victims with terrifying speed, and the only way to escape its clutches is to cross a freshwater stream, as it cannot tolerate fresh water. The origins of the Nuckalave legend are deeply rooted in the Orkney Islands folklore, where it has haunted the collective imagination for centuries. This ghastly creature serves as a warning about the dangers of the sea and the malevolent forces that lurk beneath its surface. The Nuckalave's story is a testament to the fearsome power of nature and the eerie legends that arise from the harsh realities of coastal living. As we continue our exploration of ancient legends, the tale of the Nuckalave stands out for its grotesque imagery and the profound fear it instills in the hearts of those who hear it. The 12th practice involves uncovering the chilling legend of the aswang from Filipino folklore. Imagine a creature so terrifying that it can take on various forms to blend into society, preying on unsuspecting victims under the cover of darkness. The aswang is often described as a shape-shifting monster with vampire-like tendencies, able to transform into animals such as dogs, pigs, or even birds. By day, the aswang appears as a normal human, living quietly among the townsfolk, but by night, it reveals its true, horrific nature, hunting for human flesh and blood. According to legend, the aswang particularly targets pregnant women, slipping into their homes and using its long, proboscis-like tongue to suck the unborn child from the mother's womb. This gruesome feeding habit has made the aswang one of the most feared creatures in Philippine mythology. The aswang's ability to change form makes it incredibly difficult to identify, as it can mimic the appearance of friends, family, or even animals to deceive its victims. This shape-shifting ability is often accompanied by a range of sinister powers, including superhuman strength, speed, and the capacity to fly or transform into mist to sneak through even the smallest openings. The origins of the aswang legend are deeply rooted in the Philippines' rich cultural and historical heritage, with tales of this creature dating back centuries. These stories have been passed down through generations, often serving as cautionary tales to warn against the dangers of venturing out at night or trusting strangers. The aswang embodies the fears of the unknown and the lurking dangers that can hide behind ordinary facades. Its legend has transcended time, continuing to captivate and terrify with its eerie blend of human and monstrous characteristics. The aswang's story is a testament to the power of folklore in shaping cultural beliefs and the enduring impact of ancient legends on modern society. As we delve deeper into these spine-chilling tales, the legend of the aswang stands out as one of the most terrifying and versatile, a haunting reminder of humanity's primal fears and the monsters that may lie hidden within our own communities. The 13th practice involves the eerie legend of the Ads from folklore. Imagine a vampiric entity so sinister that it transforms into a firefly to sneak into homes and prey on unsuspecting villagers. The Ads is often depicted as a malevolent spirit with the power to possess humans, making it a formidable and terrifying foe. According to the people of West Africa, the Ads can take on the form of a small, glowing insect, allowing it to stealthily enter homes through the tiniest cracks and crevices. Once inside, it reverts to its human form to attack its victims, typically sucking their blood and life force while they sleep. The Ad's bite is believed to cause severe illness, wasting away the victim's body and leaving them weak and vulnerable. The legend holds that those who are bitten by the Ads will themselves become possessed, turning into malevolent beings that perpetuate the cycle of predation and fear. This transformation belies the deeper horror of the Ads, as it suggests that the threat is not only external but could potentially corrupt anyone within the community. The people use various protective measures and rituals to ward off the Ads, including the use of charms, prayers, and the burning of incense. Despite these precautions, the Ad's ability to shape-shift and conceal its true identity makes it a relentless and ever-present danger. This legend serves as a chilling reminder of the vulnerability of the human spirit to malevolent forces and the perpetual battle against evil that ancient cultures often depicted in their folklore. The Ad's story highlights the fear of the unknown and the unseen, emphasizing the importance of community solidarity in the face of supernatural threats. As we continue to unravel these creepy legends, the tale of the Ads stands out for its combination of vampiric terror and shape-shifting cunning, a symbol of the dark forces that have haunted human imagination for centuries. The 14th practice involves examining the monstrous wolf Fenrir from Norse mythology, a creature destined to bring about Ragnarok, the end of the world. Imagine an enormous wolf, so powerful and fearsome that even the gods themselves feared its wrath. According to legend, Fenrir was born to the trickster god Loki and the giantess Angerboda, making him a being of immense strength and malicious intent. From the moment of his birth, Fenrir was seen as a significant threat to the gods, who attempted to bind him to prevent the catastrophic events foretold by prophecy. Despite their efforts, Fenrir's strength allowed him to break free of every chain they used, his power growing with each attempt to contain him. Eventually, the gods tricked Fenrir into being bound by the magical ribbon Gleipnir, made from 6 impossible ingredients. But this binding came at a price. Tyr, the brave god of war, lost his hand to Fenrir's savage bite as he secured the monstrous wolf. This act further solidified Fenrir's place in the annals of Norse mythology as a symbol of impending doom. The prophecy foretold that during Ragnarok, Fenrir would break free from his bindings to wreak havoc upon the world, devouring everything in his path. It was said that Fenrir would kill Odin, the chief of the gods, in a brutal confrontation, marking a pivotal moment in the battle between the gods and the forces of chaos. This legend served as a powerful reminder of the inevitability of destruction and the cyclical nature of existence. The story of Fenrir is deeply woven into the fabric of Norse mythology, highlighting themes of fate, power, and the struggle against insurmountable odds. As we delve deeper into these ancient legends, the tale of Fenrir stands out for its dramatic portrayal of an unstoppable force destined to bring about the end of days. His monstrous presence and the fear he instilled in even the mightiest of gods underscore the profound impact of this legend, a chilling reminder of the fragile balance between order and chaos. The 15th practice involves exploring the eerie legend of the Jaromaiha, who from Australian Aboriginal folklore. Imagine a creature so strange and unsettling that its very existence blurs the line between reality and nightmare. The Jaromaiha, who is often described as a small, red-skinned creature with an enormous head and an even larger mouth, filled with sharp, needle-like teeth. Its hands and feet are equipped with sucker-like appendages that it uses to drain the blood of its victims. According to legend, the Jaromaiha who waits in the treetops, dropping down onto unsuspecting travelers who rest beneath its perch. Unlike other vampire legends, this creature does not chase its prey but relies on ambush and subterfuge. When it attacks, it uses its suckers to drain the victim's blood, leaving them weak and disoriented. What makes the Jaromaiha particularly terrifying is its feeding process. After draining its victim, the creature leaves them to recover, only to return and repeat the process multiple times. Each time it feeds, the victim gradually transforms, becoming shorter and more red-skinned, ultimately turning into a Jaromaiha themselves. This horrifying cycle of predation and transformation serves as a chilling reminder of the potential for monstrous change within all of us. The legend of the Jaromaiha has been passed down through generations of Aboriginal storytelling, serving as a cautionary tale about the dangers of the Australian bush and the unseen threats that lurk within it. This creature embodies the fear of the unknown and the transformative power of the supernatural. Its unique characteristics and terrifying feeding habits make it one of the most unsettling figures in Aboriginal mythology. As we conclude our journey through these ancient legends, the story of the Jaromaiha stands out for its haunting imagery and the profound sense of dread it instills, reminding us once again of the thin line between the natural and the supernatural, the known and the unknown. The shared themes in ancient legends often revolve around the universal human experiences of fear, morality, and the unknown. Throughout history, these stories have served as both cautionary tales and explanations for the inexplicable. One common element is the presence of malevolent spirits or creatures that personify the fears of the times. For instance, the Wendigo from Algonquian folklore and the Aswang from Filipino folklore both embody the terror of cannibalism and the corruption of the human soul. These legends warn against the dangers of giving in to primal urges and showcase how unchecked desires can lead to monstrosity. Another recurring theme is the concept of supernatural retribution. Legends like the Curse of Tutankhamun and the Banshee from Irish folklore highlight the consequences of offending the supernatural realm. These stories often serve to instill a sense of respect for sacred spaces and practices, reminding people of the thin boundary between the mortal world and the divine. The transformation of humans into monstrous beings, as seen in the tale of the Jaromaiha and the legend of the Adze, also reflects a fear of losing one's humanity. These stories caution against behaviors that could lead to self-destruction and the loss of one's soul. Additionally, the portrayal of shape-shifting entities like the jinn and the Kappa illustrates the unpredictable and deceptive nature of the supernatural. These creatures represent the fear of the unknown and the potential dangers that lurk beneath seemingly ordinary surfaces. the reasons behind the creation of these legends are multifaceted. They provided ancient cultures with a framework to understand and cope with their environment, offering explanations for natural phenomena and human behavior. These stories also reinforced social norms and values, using fear and wonder to teach important moral lessons. By weaving together elements of danger, mystery, and divine retribution, ancient legends have left an enduring mark on the human psyche, reminding us of the timeless nature of our deepest fears and the power of storytelling to shape our culture and beliefs. The role of oral tradition explains how these stories were passed down, and their importance in cultural identity begins with the recognition that the transmission of these eerie legends was predominantly reliant on oral tradition. Before the advent of written records, oral storytelling served as the primary means of preserving and conveying cultural narratives through generations. Elders and community leaders would gather around fires or in communal spaces to recount these tales, imbuing them with dramatic flair and emotional resonance. The spoken word, rich with inflection and nuance, allowed these stories to come alive in the imaginations of listeners, ensuring their enduring legacy. Oral tradition was not just about entertainment, it played a crucial role in maintaining cultural identity and values. Through these legends, essential moral lessons, societal norms, and collective beliefs were imparted to younger generations. The cautionary tales of the Wendigo warned against greed and cannibalism, while the story of the Banshee underscored the inevitability of death and the importance of respecting the deceased. These narratives functioned as a communal repository of wisdom, reflecting the fears, hopes, and ethics of the society. Additionally, the act of storytelling itself fostered a sense of unity and continuity within the community. By participating in the retelling of these legends, individuals connected with their ancestors and reinforced their shared heritage. This practice of oral transmission also allowed for the adaptation and evolution of stories, ensuring their relevance to the contemporary experiences of each generation. The fluid nature of oral tradition meant that while the core elements of a legend remained intact, variations could emerge, reflecting changes in societal values or environmental circumstances. In essence, oral tradition was the lifeblood of cultural identity, serving as a bridge between the past and the present. It preserved the collective memory of a people, cementing their traditions and beliefs in a dynamic, living form. As we reflect on these ancient legends, we must appreciate the vital role of oral tradition in shaping and sustaining the cultural fabric of civilizations, reminding us of the power of storytelling to transcend time and space. The psychological impact of legends plays a significant role in shaping human behavior and societal norms. Legends tap into our deepest fears and anxieties, providing a framework for understanding the unknown and managing the emotional responses it evokes. These stories often present moral dilemmas and cautionary tales that serve to reinforce societal values and norms. By portraying the consequences of transgressions, such as the greed depicted in the Wendigo legend or the unchecked desires in the story of the Aswang, these tales instill a sense of fear that acts as a deterrent against such behaviors. This fear helps maintain social order by promoting adherence to accepted codes of conduct. Additionally, the supernatural elements in these legends offer a means of coping with life's uncertainties and the inevitability of death. The tale of the Banshee, for instance, provides a structured way to process the grief of losing a loved one, transforming the abstract concept of death into a more comprehensible and relatable narrative. This transformation helps individuals come to terms with their mortality, reducing existential anxiety. Legends also foster a sense of community and shared identity by creating a collective narrative that binds people together. The repeated telling of these stories reinforces a common cultural heritage, allowing individuals to connect with their past and with each other. This shared experience builds social cohesion, fostering a sense of belonging and continuity within a society. Furthermore, legends often serve as a tool for socialization, teaching children the values and norms of their culture. Parents use these stories to impart lessons about right and wrong, reinforcing the boundaries of acceptable behavior. The tale of La Llorona, for example, is often told to children to discourage them from wandering off alone, illustrating the potential dangers in a way that is memorable and impactful. On a deeper level, these legends provide a safe outlet for exploring and expressing complex emotions. The fear and suspense elicited by a story like that of the Jinn allow listeners to experience and manage intense emotions in a controlled environment. This process can be cathartic, enabling individuals to confront and release their fears. In essence, legends act as a psychological mirror, reflecting the collective fears, hopes, and values of a society. They help individuals navigate their emotional landscape, providing a sense of meaning and order in a chaotic world. By integrating these eerie tales into the fabric of daily life, ancient cultures not only entertained but also educated, socialized, and unified their members, leaving an enduring legacy that continues to influence us today. Comparing ancient legends to modern urban myths, we notice striking similarities that reveal how human nature and societal fears remain consistent through time. Ancient legends such as the Wendigo, with its terrifying tale of cannibalism and transformation, can be paralleled with modern urban myths like the story of the Slender Man. Both figures embody the fear of the unknown and the potential for ordinary individuals to become monstrous under dire circumstances. The Slender Man, much like the Wendigo, preys on vulnerability, lurking in the shadows and warping reality to ensnare victims. This parallel underscores a timeless fear of becoming consumed by malevolent forces beyond one's control. Similarly, the tale of La Llorona, the weeping woman who haunts rivers in search of her lost children, finds its modern counterpart in the urban legend of the vanishing hitchhiker. In both stories, a spectral figure appears, driven by a tragic past, and interacts with the living in ways that evoke fear and empathy. These legends serve as cautionary tales about the dangers of uncontrolled emotions and the lingering impact of traumatic events. Another comparison can be made between the Banshee, whose mournful wails foretell death, and the modern myth of the Mothman, whose sightings are often linked to impending disasters. Both figures act as harbingers of doom, their appearances generating a sense of dread and urgency. These stories highlight humanity's need to find meaning in chaos, using supernatural explanations to make sense of impending tragedies. Additionally, the Kappa from Japanese folklore, mischievous and deadly water creatures, parallels the modern urban myth of sewer alligators. Both legends involve hidden dangers lurking in seemingly innocuous places, reflecting a deep-seated fear of threats concealed within our everyday environment. These tales serve as warnings to be cautious and vigilant, reminding us that danger can emerge from the most unexpected quarters. The Jinn from Arabian mythology, known for their shape-shifting abilities and capricious nature, find a modern equivalent in the myth of the doppelganger, a double that brings bad luck. Both figures represent the fear of losing one's identity and the potential malevolence of meeting one's double. They reflect an anxiety about the fragility of self and the potential for unseen forces to disrupt our reality. These parallels between ancient legends and modern urban myths reveal a continuity in the way humans process fear, morality, and the unknown. By drawing on familiar themes and adapting them to contemporary contexts, these stories remain relevant, continuing to entertain, educate, and unify us in our shared cultural heritage. The enduring nature of these myths demonstrates the power of storytelling in shaping our understanding of the world and ourselves. Modern-day sightings and beliefs surrounding these ancient legends continue to captivate and terrify people across the globe. Despite the advancement of science and technology, these eerie tales persist, often morphing into contemporary folklore that blends old myths with modern fears. The legend of the Wendigo, for instance, remains a powerful symbol in North American culture. reports of Wendigo sightings still emerge from remote areas, particularly in the forests of Canada and the northern United States. People claim to encounter a gaunt, monstrous figure lurking in the woods, its eyes glowing with an unearthly light. These sightings are often linked to unexplained disappearances and mysterious deaths, reviving the age-old fear of the cannibalistic spirit. Similarly, the legend of La Llorona continues to haunt the rivers and lakes of Latin America. Many still believe that her ghostly wails can be heard at night, especially near water bodies where tragic drownings have occurred. Some modern accounts include sightings of a woman in white crying for her lost children, driving home the chilling reality of this ancient tale. Parents in Latin American communities still use the story of La Llorona to caution their children about the dangers of wandering alone after dark. In Ireland, the Banshee remains a potent figure in folklore. Contemporary beliefs hold that if one hears the mournful wail of the Banshee, it is an omen of a loved one's impending death. Even today, some Irish families tell stories of hearing the Banshee's cry just before the passing of a family member, keeping the legend alive in cultural consciousness. The Chupacabra, a relatively modern legend originating in Puerto Rico in the 1990s, has spread across Latin America and the southern United States. Recent sightings describe the creature as a hairless, dog-like beast responsible for the mysterious deaths of livestock. Farmers report finding their animals drained of blood, with puncture wounds on their necks fueling speculation and fear. The Chupacabra has become a staple in cryptozoology, blending the boundaries between myth and reality. In Japan, the legend of the Kappa continues to hold sway. Some rural communities still believe in the existence of these water-dwelling creatures, attributing unexplained drownings and disappearances near rivers to the Kappa's mischief. Festivals and rituals aimed at appeasing the Kappa are still practiced, demonstrating the enduring influence of this ancient legend. The Mothman, a more recent addition to the pantheon of eerie legends, continues to generate sightings and intrigue. Point Pleasant, West Virginia, has embraced the Mothman legend, hosting an annual Mothman festival that attracts enthusiasts from around the world. Reports of a large, winged humanoid with glowing red eyes continue to surface, especially in times of crisis or disaster, perpetuating the creature's status as a harbinger of doom. The jinn, deeply rooted in Arabian mythology, remains a subject of fascination and fear in the Middle East. Modern accounts describe encounters with jinn in abandoned places, deserts, and even urban settings. People claim to experience strange occurrences, such as objects moving on their own or hearing disembodied voices, which they attribute to the presence of jinn. These stories reflect a continuing belief in the supernatural and the influence of ancient legends on contemporary culture. Fenrir, the monstrous wolf from Norse mythology, finds new life in popular media and modern pagan practices. Some people who follow Norse paganism believe in the eventual arrival of Ragnarok, where Fenrir will play a crucial role. This belief is often intertwined with environmental and societal concerns, symbolizing the destructive forces that can upend the world order. The Yarramaiha, who, from Australian Aboriginal folklore, continues to be a subject of intrigue. While direct sightings are rare, the legend is preserved through storytelling and cultural education. Efforts to maintain and share Aboriginal legends ensure that creatures like the Yarramaiha, who remain an integral part of Australia's cultural heritage. In conclusion, these modern-day sightings and beliefs demonstrate the enduring power of ancient legends to shape our understanding of the world. They reveal a deep-seated need to connect with the supernatural and make sense of the unknown, bridging the past with the present in a continuous thread of fear, fascination, and cultural identity. As we explore these legends, we are reminded of the timeless nature of human curiosity and the enduring impact of storytelling on our collective psyche. In summary, we've journeyed through some of the most chilling and fascinating legends from ancient cultures around the world. We've explored the fearsome curse of Tutankhamun, the terrifying Wendigo, the mournful Banshee, the bloodthirsty Chupacabra, the guardian Draugr, the sinister Kappa, the sorrowful La Llorona, the shape-shifting Jinn, the ominous Mothman, the deadly Basilisk, the fearsome Baba Yaga, the nightmarish Nukkalavi, the shape-shifting Aswang, the vampiric Ads, the apocalyptic Fenrir, and the eerie Yaramaiha, who each of these legends offers a glimpse into the fears, morals, and supernatural beliefs of the cultures that created them. They serve as timeless reminders of the power of storytelling to shape our understanding of the world and to connect us with our past. We hope you've enjoyed this eerie exploration as much as we have. Now we want to hear from you. Which legend did you find the most fascinating or terrifying? Do you have a favorite legend that we didn't cover? Share your thoughts and personal favorite legends in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the mysteries of history. Thank you for joining us on this spine-chilling journey through 15 of the creepiest legends from ancient cultures. We hope these tales have sparked your curiosity and perhaps even sent a shiver down your spine. Your support means the world to us, and we're grateful for every like, share, and comment. So, if you enjoyed this deep dive into the eerie and the supernatural, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our future explorations. Speaking of which, stay tuned for our next video, where we'll delve into the mysterious world of ancient prophecies that predicted the future with eerie accuracy. You won't want to miss it. Until then, keep your curiosity alive and remember, the past always has more secrets to reveal. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.